Holy shit, kui palju vendusi siin on. Oi, seal on mingi suur kuradi. Suur kiiver. Oota, see tuletas meelde mul ühe asja. Mul on ka kiiver. Suur kiiver.
What's the matter? Where's Sam?
Don't worry.
Nagu vaata aknast välja.
Send me to take you to him.
Watch out! More are coming! Run to the back, it might be safer there.
What's going on?
Sam, are you all right?
I'm fine, but we will talk when you are safe. Now
Kuule,
run.
ma...
We have to get to the synagogue.
Kahtleda nad.
Through the backyard.
Vähemalt ei tapnud teda ilma asjata. No nii. Mis kuradi action siin on? See on nagu mingi Muumia filmist mingi muusika. Kuradi hea muusika. Tere.
Come on in, sir. There's wine aplenty.
See lastakse maa praegu. Jep. Kus ma teadsin? What the shit? No tere tulemast taas kord tagasi siis Kingdom Come Deliverance 2, kus olen oma seiklustega jõudnud päris kaugele juba, aga miskipärast ma arvan veel, et mul on mingi vähemalt kuskil 12 tundi mängu lõpuni kuskil. Nii et päris kõvasti mängimist ja ma jäin siis seiklustega pooleli siin täiesti teises kehas, eks. Ma ei mäleta, mis selle kukli nimi on, no. Kes me oleme nüüd? Me oleme see mingi vanamees, kes saadeti alguses otsima, nagu, et kuhu me nagu kadusime, et kui me läksime seda kirjakest viima, eks ole. Aga nüüd mina olen kuskil nüüd siis siin Gutenbergis, kuskil siin, selles majas või? Praegu seal, ja seal peaks siis see Sigismundi kuningas ka olema nagu, või kuningas Sigismund tähendab. Ja hetkel me oleme üldse nüüd täiesti uues kohas, aga siin on näiteks suur koht, kus me ei ole kunagi olnud. Siin on mingi suur koht, kus kunagi ei ole olnud. Siin on suur koht, kus kunagi ei ole olnud. Ja siis on veel see eelmine Troiski regioon või? Oli Troiski või? Seal on mul ka mingi umbes sama palju tegemata asju. Aga sealt viidi meid kohe minema. Ma ei tea, kui palju mul nagu reaalselt mängida on veel siin, aga lähme täna üritame võimalikult kaugele mängida siin ja lihtsalt keskendun põhiloole, kampaaniale. Ja ma pidin lihtsalt, kas see naine korraks haistus ja tuli tagasi? Või ma nägin midagi, ei, ma ei tea, mul mingi silmad köördi. Ja me pidime siin lihtsalt juttu rääkima, aga ma ei saa kellegagi rääkida. Anna of Waldstein. Tere, Anna of Waldstein. Ja seda ma olen ka tegelikult, see on päris pull asi, et mis mul praegu sellega pähe tuli, oli see, et jutud käivad ju, et tahetakse AI-d, vaata seda tehisintellekti, AI-d tahaks igale poole toppida, et kus see oleks kõige ägedam, on ju. Siin, näiteks oleks mul mikrofon, aga ma ei tea, kas siis ma saaks samal ajal ikka lindistada, on ju, et see on nagu kahtle, et kas see võib mängus ka töös olla, et siis ma lähen siia, on ju, ja küsin inglise keelest tast midagi, et hakkaks minuga suhtlema kohe niimoodi, ja AI suhtleks minuga. Ja huvitav, et kuule, et viitsid tulla minuga kaasa siia nurga taha. Või siis ütleb mehele niimoodi. Et jaa, AI, ma arvan, et oleks päris äge lisa nagu siia. Siis paljud inimesed, nagu just nagu suva inimesed ja just GTA 6 näiteks ka, on ju. Et kui sa lähed linnas, käid ringi, siis saaksid ükskõik kellegagi, saaksid, ma ei tea, tuled mingi töölt koju või mingi koolist koju, on ju, siis lihtsalt tahad oma burgerit süüa. Ma lähen kuradi GTA 6 või kuskil lähen mingi sõidan autoga kuskile mingi ranna äärde. Mul on suur ekraan telekas, on ju, ja siis räägin mingi suvalise vennaga juttu natukene. AI suhtleb suga nagu. Ja kuule, räägi mulle mingi ajaloost mingi. Nii, oota, mis kuradi episood mul on, ma räägin mingi, ma ei tea, mis kuradi juttu siin praegu. Nii, after arriving at mingi Porsche, on ju, Godwin on selle venna nimi, on ju. Ei, oota, Godwin finally had the opportunity to meet Baron. Godwin oli, kas me mängime Godwinina või? Ja siis ma mäletan, et Godwin oli see, kes meid ära või nagu kes reetis lõpuks seal piinakambris, aga no okei, kui teid piinatakse, siis ilmselt saadakse see jutt välja, kui te ei ole just, ma ei tea, mingi ma suren parem ära, kui enne kui räägin või midagi. Aga Capone suggested to Godwin that he try and welcome representatives of the Gutenberg's Jewish community to the Raborsch meeting. The old and respected rabbi arrived accompanied by a young man who seemed not at all comfortable with being among the nobility. Get to know the rabbi. Okei. Siis ei ole ikka igaühega. Meet the Brabant. Get to know the rabbi and his escort. Oota, aga mis see Brabant on siis? Brabant. After arriving, Godwin finally had to... Baron, mingi parun või? Who until recently was Lord Capon's fellow prisoner at Maleshov. See on see kuradi prantslane või? Kes oli seal tornis koos selle Hansuga. Ma ei tea, lähme temaga räägime juttu siis või? Oota, kus ta on siin? Ta on siin. On vaja mingi... Mis asja? Ta ütleb, et siin. Ma tulin sealt. Okei, see on samas kohas, kus ma olin enne. Väga aega. Nii, kus kohas on prantslane? Mis kuradi... See on mingi ajutine graafika vist. Mille järgi nad oma mingi animatsioone paika panevad. Nii, siin on see... Ei, Martin. Esimest korda näen Martinit. Siin, Brabant, jääb, siukse nokamütsiga oli. Või nagu, sealt ilmselt tuligi nokamüts. Introduce yourself.
Good health to you, sir. I'm Godwin. A friend of that lad you are
Godwin, Elden Ringist.
We don't know each other.
Baron Vauquelin Brabant, chevalier d'Arrête. The last of my line. I am a warrior, a traveler, a strategist, and also, à ma manière, a poet.
My word. Isn't that exhausting?
Mais non. And I'm glad to meet a new friend.
New friend, kus sa tead. Pleasure is all my... I'm not looking for friends.
It's a pleasure to make your acquaintance, Baron. I knew right away we'd hit it off.
Nii. Jah, kui sa ütled nii. How did you end up in Maleshov? You said you were a poet. Where have you been? How come we haven't heard of you? Jaa. Kust ta tuleb või kes ta...
How come almost nobody here knows you?
I am operating, as they say. Incognito. My great benefit is my strong connection with the French court. There, everyone knows my name. Here in Bohemia, I'm still building my reputation, slowly, but surely.
Okay. Where have you been? You said you were a poet. How did you end up in...
How did you end up imprisoned in Maleshov?
C'est une histoire compliquée. It was after I heroically led the defense of Gothenburg, and only lost it narrowly by an unfortunate turn of events.
That needs some explanation. What unfortunate turn of events?
Misère. It is clear you have never been to war.
Ja, ta räägib siis, et tema siis oli seal armees, kes kaitsesid seda Gothenburgi vist, kui Sigismund, kas Sigismund siis võttis selle Gothenburgi just hiljuti ära või? Nagu, sest et vaata, kui me esimest korda, ma ei tea, kui te mäletate, eelmises või üle-eelmises episoodis, kui me Gothenburgi jõudsime, siis mingi sein oli maha nagu ära hävitatud. Nagu katapultidega või midagi oli nagu sein ära hävitatud. Et ta oli seal, tema oli seal kaitses siis. Ja kas see oli siis Sigismund tuli sinna Gothenburgi või? Okay, enlighten me. Here's the thing I have. What?
You're quite mistaken, Monsieur Baron. I have.
Je suis désolé. This Bohemia is a strange land. I have seen farmhands, children, and even women fighting. But the clergy? Sainte Mère, do tell me about it. No doubt you fought on the side of truth and honor.
Jaa, muidugi. Nii. I fought on the field of Kosovo. I fought in Nebakov. Ma ei tea. Nebakov, jaa, me olime seal Nebakovis.
The last time was at Nabakov.
Just.
And I'd be happy not to have to repeat.
Seal, kus see Finger of God'iga meid õhku lasti.
Indeed. I have heard it was a very unequal fight.
That's a fact. No one was expecting von Bergau to turn up with that diabolical invention.
Just.
Diabolical, perhaps. But in my opinion, it shall be the future of warfare. Perhaps one day the generals will sit back drinking wine, while such devices shall wage war for them.
Do you reckon the defense of Kuttenberg would have gone better?
Hea ennustaja. Okay, you said you were a poet.
You say you're a poet? How about a verse or two to amuse us?
Jamais. Is poetry nothing but a fuss to you? Is a poet a gesture for amusement? I think not. To recite, I require the proper mood. And
Kas ma ajasin
besides,
teda
few
vihale
here
või?
would understand me.
Okay. Where have you been?
Where have you been on your travels? Have you seen the ocean?
But of course, I was born by the sea. If you are interested in my greatest journeys,
DLC,
then I have
palun.
traveled with a merchant
Või nagu see
caravan
expansion
all
pack.
the way to the Ottoman Empire. And if you are interested in my greatest deed, then that was perhaps saving the life of the King of France.
And you wouldn't by any chance know the Pope, personally?
Which one do you mean? I spoke briefly with Boniface IX when I was sojourning in Rome. A pleasant fellow.
Kõik, millest ta rääkis, sinna võiks expansion pack id minna. Roomasse, kuskil sinna, Itaalias mingi, ma ei tea, võib-olla Egiptusesse ka mingi, või kuskil sinna kanti või, no pigem kuskil Itaaliasse või midagi või. Oh my god, nii äge oleks mingi iidsel ajal, või noh, mitte nii viidsel on ju, 1400 midagi, aga no, Kingdom Come, sa ei pea ilmtingimata mingi Henry lugu olema, on ju, ja jäämagi niimoodi või midagi. Äkki me saame mängu lõpus surma või midagi. Kes teab? Ma ei ole spoilinud, ma ei tea. Nii, lähme siis vaatame, räägime selle rabiga ka juttu. Midagi väga targemaks ma otseselt ei saanud. Mingi Nobel lihtsalt ja mingi Prantsusmaalt ja mingi Prantsusmaa kuninga, mingi kuningas vist saatis ta või mingi suke teema. Oota. Ma mõtlesin, et peab välja minema. Ei pea või? On ju, get to know rabbi on siis escort. Kas ma sinna saan? Mingi niimoodi, siin on ta kuskil või? Või oota, mis asja? Ta näitab ka, et rabbi on. Ma ei mõista, mis toimub. Ma olen roostestanud natukene. Kas rabbi on kuskil siin see või? Ongi. Oota, see on tuttav nägu. See oli seal. Gutenbergis, kes aitas.
One wouldn't expect to find among Christians representatives of your community. I'm Godwin. My greetings to you.
Peace be with you.
Godwin the Grafted.
Neither would one expect a priest here. And yet...
How do you know I'm a priest?
It's not difficult to tell. After all, we have much in common. And we are both a little on unfamiliar ground here. I'm Yehuda, leader of the rabbinical court in the sacred community of Gutenberg. And this is Samuel, my aide.
Who would rather not be here at all. Why did we have to come here, Sadie? Can you not see everyone is staring at us?
Because we all need to help each other in this time of need. And why would they not stare when you are frowning so?
Are you here on business? Are you looking for friends? Jumal küll, ma kirjutasin nii pikka aega, kirjutasin business alati IS, aga tegelikult on SC, business. Anyway, are you looking for friends? Are you trying to negotiate better terms? Võib-olla see või?
Do you want to make use of the council to improve the status of Jews in the city?
Not at all. However, we would like to give the council something it is sorely lacking. The situation in the town and the kingdom is unsustainable. The whole land is on the brink of destruction. You have men and weapons. We have the means to sustain them.
Why are you telling this to a KØIK? You wanted to deliver what we brought to the Margrave and quickly leave.
Everything in good time, Samuel. We have just arrived, after all.
Did you come to lend money to the lords?
Not to lend, but to give. Help given to the needy is repaid only by God.
You don't even know if you can trust them. With that money, we could have paid mercenaries ourselves.
You remind me of my young friend Henry. He's a bit of a hothead too.
Henry? That messenger of Radzig Copula.
You know each other. You're both around the same age.
That would be him. We did not get off to a very good start.
You'd hit it off is human. Hopefully you'll get to know each other better soon.
Or maybe you'll get to know each other better. He should be coming here later, by the way. For a young stripling, he's been through plenty. It's not so long since his parents were killed in Skalitz. He was supposed to become a blacksmith, and instead, he's roaming the world, risking his neck at every turn.
Wait, a blacksmith, you say? From Skalitz?
Aye, that's right. Did you know anyone there?
I knew of someone. A blacksmith by the name of Martin.
Ma nägin
My
Martin oli seal.
daughter knew him most, and that is why Samuel is in this world. For our numerous sins.
Maybe he was my father, but he certainly didn't act like one. Ma raised me on her own.
And that was all for the best.
Why? He should have taken care of me, but instead he fathered another bastard.
See vend näeb tõesti nagu selle.
As far as I know, Martin didn't have any other children.
Kuradi
At least none of his own.
Queen 69 sõga.
Henry. And
Zaki
raised him as
moodi
his
välja.
own, on the orders of the Lord of Skalitz, Sir Radzik Kobila, Henry's real father.
I don't care if he took care of 20 other mamsas.
That boy's blood father denied him, just like yours did to you.
Denied
A
him.
person can't choose their parents. And Henry only found out about it recently.
Enough.
Ma ei tea küll midagi sellest.
Will you have
Kas oli kõik esimeses osas ära räägitud või?
For that, there will be more suitable times.
Better not drink, good health. Better not drink.
Excuse me. I'd better not drink.
Kui oleks Henry, siis oleks
better
olnud.
communion wine than kosher, is it?
No nii. Mis asja? No nii. Kas Finger of God tuleb külastama nüüd meid või? Kurat, see on ju see ka, Devil. Mis asja?
Dear friends
Sigismund.
and allies,
Ei,
in
mis asja?
these troublesome times, you all know why we're here.
On see Sigismund
The
või?
question remains, what to do next? Sigismund is facing troubles in Hungary, and here too, he is up against resistance.
Ei, see on ju see kukkel, selle lossi omanik.
But a
Oh my
poor
god, ma
diplomat.
segast. Ära unustad juba.
Mark my words.
Tim Curry, noh. Tim Curry.
If we wait him out until winter, he will leave of his own accord.
By winter, he'll have torched all our fortresses and carried off everything that we possess.
Sigismund on ikka jah seal.
Seriously gonna wait
Gutenbergis.
and cower in a corner? Or are we gonna drive them out in shame? A few well-planned raids and we could have him in our fists!
At what price? Have you got men to spare? Has any of you got men and money to spare?
Ta vist ei ole isegi selle koha omanik.
We don't have men out there.
Yes, we do.
Ta on lossi on kuskil kaugemal.
Jobst is right.
Jobst on.
That whole son won't fall easily.
Only we can't wait.
Are we to get
No mis me
ourselves
teeme siis?
killed?
No.
No
mida?
nothing.
Ei tee midagi siis või? Midagi peame tegema ju. Ütle midagi nüüd. Vaikust!
Friends,
Näin,
we'll get nowhere like this.
täpselt.
Let's adjourn ourselves and try to think it through.
Think it through, not drink it through.
Well, that went just as expected. Good health.
And to yours.
Ja nüüd võime jooma
Couldn't
hakata.
have gone any other way when there's so many of us here.
I would have expected a bit more sense from Jobst of all people. He made an amateur's mistake.
Me oleks võinud laua
But it's
taha
hard to
maha
be
istuda
angry
kõik.
with him when he's trying to ingratiate himself with everyone. By the way, I'm John of Liechtenstein. And you must be Godwin, the son of...
That's not a thing I've ever boasted of. How do you know that?
I have my sources. From what I've heard about you, I'd judge you could be quite useful to me at today's gathering.
Is that so?
Indeed. And that's why I'd like to ask something of you.
I don't have anything better. I'm busy right now. Okay.
It depends what it's all about.
A little delicate diplomacy. I expect we can agree that Jobst's plan has certain shortcomings.
That's a weak word.
And the way it stands at the moment, he'll never get the support of the council. But I have an idea how to change that.
Well, I'm curious how you hope to shut Zizka up and satisfy the ones who want peace.
We'll sit and wait quietly until Sigismund withdraws of his own volition, as Jobst proposes, but we'll be waiting in the military camp of our huge new army.
What if we provoke Sigismund?
If Sigismund decides to mount an attack on the camp, it'd be a massacre.
Ah, but it won't. Sigismund's army is demoralized and weakened. And besides, he's running out of resources. He's able to tackle fortresses that aren't able to defend themselves. But he won't engage an equal force on the battlefield.
That
would be a disgrace. And that's exactly why we'll wait until he's called back to Hungary by events there. For the plan to work, we need allies, their money and their determination. We've already set the ground for it. We just need negotiators who will push the right people in the right direction.
Are you saying you set everything in motion even before Jobst?
More like in parallel, but without his knowledge. If we find support and make it look like the whole thing was his idea, we'll all win.
Okay.
Why are you doing all this anyway?
Because I want to put a stop to the senseless deaths. And also because I'm happier with Wenceslas on the Bohemian throne.
Ootab lihtsalt ära, kuni see Wenceslas ära sureb ja siis võtab üle või? You have an interesting way of thinking. What exactly should I do?
I'll help you. What exactly should I do?
I'll give you 3 names. Bocek of Kunstadt, Haman Alder, and Anna of Waldstein. If you can get those 3 on our side, we've won the day. Meanwhile, I'll take care of Jobst.
What if it does, why me? Nagu, just tell me more about the Lord. Why me?
Why me? People.
Because you've got a head on your shoulders.
You know
how to talk, and you're not just out for your own good. You and your friend Henry are similar in that respect. That's why I know I can count on you both. There aren't many like you two left.
Okay. Tell me more about these lords.
More about those people, so I know who I'm dealing with.
Certainly. Who do you want to start with?
Nii, räägi sest Annast.
Anna of Waldstein. The widow of that rich mine owner. What was his name?
Wenzel Bartosz. And I'm not surprised you forgot.
I was quite surprised to see her here. Assemblies like this are more of
a male affair? So far, Godwin, so far. Anna is holding back and behaving like an exemplary young widow. But don't trust appearances. She's got claws, she knows how to do her sums, and she certainly has no love lost for Sigismund.
And what use can she be to us? Apart from her late husband's money, of course.
She's as sharp as they come when it comes to trade. And she knows a thing or two about diplomacy. There are wicked tongues that claim Bartosz acquired most of his wealth thanks to her. Okay. And that it was thanks to her that he died, too.
Oh, okay. Huvitav. Anna on huvitav. Nii, kes on Haman Alder?
The alderman. Wasn't he a Kuttenberg councillor?
He still is. The only one who retained his position after the city was taken. Only he's here, instead of cozying up with Sigismund in Kuttenberg. So his days in the council are numbered. But he'll continue to have a strong influence on the guilds and the rich burghers. And that's why we need him.
Okay, ja kes see Bocek of Kunstadt? Kunsti mingi Bocek.
Bocek of Kunstadt.
Kunst.
I know the name, but I can't quite place him.
That's just the thing. He's got massive estates, great influence, but he holds back. He doesn't play the big game, because he doesn't like to take risks. He always goes for the sure thing. But once he's made his mind up, Not even a pair of oxen will hold him back.
Okay. See on kõige igavam vend vist. Okay, nii. What if it doesn't work?
What if it doesn't work?
I refuse to even consider that outcome. Because it would mean slow but certain defeat for all of us.
Okay.
I'll get on it then. Wish me luck.
I wish us both luck.
No nii, lähme Annaga
Before the day
rääkima.
is over, the die will be cast.
Okay. Refuse to toast, drink. Drink.
Success to our plans.
Yes. Kui juua siis selle peale? Ärme üle joo, muidu äkki tekib mingi, ma ei tea, jääme joodikuks või midagi. Või meie hinge õhk hakkab paisema ja siis me hakkame mingi plõrisema mingi. Mis su nimi on? Kas sa oled Anna või? Okei, no nii, Anna. Tappis oma mehe ära ilmselt. Aga tema aitas kõik paranduse saada.
Your diplomatic support and your money.
No beating around the bush, eh? I like that. But what do you want my money for?
Margrave Yob's plan has some gaps, milady. We need to gather enough resources to...
To muster an army that Margrave can't afford
mis
on his
kuradi
own?
graafikaga toimub tal silmade ja suuga.
You're astute.
I should say so. All sorts of people have their eyes on
rashisid lõpuna.
And divining their intentions is a necessity. Although, between the two of us, it isn't hard to figure out what Liechtenstein is after.
Okay, how do you know about Liechtenstein?
How do you know Liechtenstein is behind it?
I know most of the people here very well.
Okay.
Many of them certainly have doubts about the Margrave's plans. But they wouldn't dream of stating them aloud. While it seems that Lord Liechtenstein, on the contrary, sees his opportunity.
I'd say you have a better nose for people than most of this crowd.
Not only for people, but also for good food and wine. And beneficial deals.
Okay, oleme hoolikamad, mida me küsime reisk. Then you come to the right... Who taught you that? Me teame, et ta ise õppis kõik.
Then you're in the right place. This occasion provides all of those things.
The wine here is average. The cooks lack imagination. And I have yet to hear any interesting offers. So, to the point. What is it that Liechtenstein wants from me?
Nothing more than support and resources for an army to parley more effectively with Sigismund.
Nothing more? I'd say that's plenty. And why ask me for help? Why should I, of all people, take the risk?
Your wealth needs protection. Sigismund will not take revenge on a woman. You've got money, but you're wise as well. Oh, what see? See talle meeldib raudselt.
It's not only your money we're interested in. You're well able to negotiate and trade. And if you were to take part in our plan...
Then I'd be helpful to you on two fronts. If you want me to support you, you must give me a good reason. Perhaps a favor in return.
Do you have something in particular in mind?
Alturas või?
Well, one of the guests here has something that shouldn't get into the wrong hands.
Mida?
Harmon Alder. Now,
oh, ma pean temaga
if you
rääkima.
were to switch these papers for the ones he brought with him, I would support your proposal.
Saab tehtud. You have powerful enemies. What do the documents say? Oh, you want me to rob an ally? All right, I'll help you. What about the fake paper? Oh my god. Mida ma teen? Ma olen... ta esitas ultimaatumi mulle. What about the fake...
And the papers I'm supposed to plant on Alder?
Just insignificant documents. If the incriminating ones disappeared without a trace, it would arouse suspicion.
You want me to rob an ally? What do the documents say? You have powerful enemy... Okay. Vahet. Ma ei julge. Pärast midagi... Okay, me peame... See on... Ei, siin võib. Siin ta ei saa vihaseks. Ta ei saa vihaseks nende küsimuste peale.
I'm supposed to rob an ally.
Harmon Alder was given the documents to deliver to the council. He hasn't yet had a chance to look at them.
Okay. What do the
And
documents...
these papers I'm supposed to switch, what do they concern?
My relatives somehow dug up some trade contracts between myself and certain undesirable parties.
You were dealing with the enemy.
They were not the enemy at the time. My conscience is clear. But I'll rest easier when those papers are in my hands.
Umbes nagu, et Venemaaga mingi tegid treidi, noh. Ja nüüd enam ei tohiks teha. Aga ikka tehakse. You have powerful enemies. You have powerful enemies.
Have you fallen out with the town councillor?
No. Alder is innocent in the matter. My relatives from the house of Bartosz are behind it all. They're disappointed that I dared outlive my husband. And the fact that I'm handling his estates makes their hair stand on end.
All right, I'll help you.
No.
Or at least I'll give it a try.
Yep.
Alder will surely have the papers in his saddlebags, which he left in the shed on the outer courtyard.
I'll be right on it.
And put these there instead.
Jah, proua.
But watch yourself. Odorin's groom has eyes everywhere.
Okei, ettevaatlikult siis. No nii, saime esimese ülipõneva missiooni. Nii, swap out the documents. Nii, vähemalt marker on, me teame millise hobuse juurde minna, aga me peame nagu vaikselt seda kuidagi tegema, ma ei tea kuidas. Nii, ma vaatan siin natukene ringi, väga ilus, kas siin on tall või? Ei, mis asja? What, kes? Stable master. Siin ei või olla või? Oota, kas see hobune on? Ja, sadul on seal. Ta ei näe, kui ma siit lähen niimoodi on ju. Okei, näeb. Midagi, ilusad hobused. Oota, siis vaatame, kui nüüd ära läheb sealt äkki või? Või äkki viskame mingi, ma võin hunniku sitta võtta ju mingi G-nupuga või? Granaadi nupuga. Mingi nupp oli mingi, et saab sitta üles võtta ja visata. Oota, vaatame. Ma ei olegi kunagi seda teinud. Nii, kiibandis on ju. Nii, pat your dog, equip torch, sprint, block, primary attack, special attack, inventory crafting, skip time. Ei olegi, ma ei tea. Kuskil on mingi kuradi nupp, kus saab sitta üles võtta ja visata. Lähme siia, äkki siis ta läheb. Äkki me saame rääkida taga või? Talk.
God bless.
Pepe bless, jah. A bit boring.
A bit bored.
What's your problem? The horses are fed and watered. I'm not idle.
God forbid. But standing around here must be a pain in the arse, no? You might get thirsty.
Not really. What of it?
Nii. Mis asja, mis see on? Very hard. I'll just get something from there. What about the game of dice?
Shall we roll some dice? I'm sure you can take a little breather, eh?
Well, all right.
Miks ta mulle näitas very hard
I'll wait at the table over there.
Ma oleks võib-olla... Kas ma panin Kas ma kodemata mingi... Panin mingisugused abirattad alla endal või? Ma ei ole midagi muutunud mängus. Aga järsku näitas, et see on mingi very hard. Game of dice. Nii, switch papers. Ja ilus päev on. Ja pabulad on siin. Nii, väga jah. Ma võin ta tühjaks veel mängida, kui ma tahan. Aga ei, me saime paberi kätte, väga hea. Rohkem pole vaja seal midagi teha vist. Nii, viime Annale kohe tagasi. Nii. Siin need on.
Quiet! You don't have to announce it to everyone.
My lady, with all the clamor going on here, I can hardly hear my own thoughts. Here they are.
You're more capable than I expected. Thanks for the help.
Pole midagi.
And now you're part of the bargain.
As agreed. I will support Liechtenstein's proposal with both words and money.
Thank you.
Väga äge. No nii.
God will...
Yes, quite. But let's drink to our bargain, Godwin.
Oh my god. Sorry, I've already had too much to drink. Jah, ma pean panema selle.
I'd like to, but I'm afraid I've had more than my fill already. I wouldn't want to cause a scandal.
Just.
Wise. No matter, I shall drink a toast alone.
Hiljem.
For your health.
Hiljem näeme. Rep lost persse raisk, okei. Nii, oota, kellega, kes on järgmine ohver? Haman, Alder ja, oota, see Alder. Alder, Haman ja Poček. Kunstad. Kus nad on? Ma näen siin. Noble.
I'll tell you, nobody has the likes of these.
Martin.
Not even Poček?
Alder.
Not even Poček. And he's a...
I'd like to check your horses out and see if they're as good as you say.
Pa, even better. But you won't believe it until you see for yourself.
And you might not believe your eyes when you do see them. Well, we have a new guest. I wanted to...
You wanted to apologize for crashing into my home without it by your leave. Or to arrest my guests some more?
What?
I want to have a word with Alder.
Well, I'm having a word with you.
I apologize.
I apologize, Father.
For interrupting our conversation? Or just for being you?
Is that your...
Unfortunately. Speak up then. What are you doing here?
Oota, I come as an envoy. Let's save the arguing for later.
We'll talk later and in private. Right now we have more important things to attend to.
Don't try my patience.
Why so strict, Martin?
20 years ago,
Oota, kas
he was
Martiniga pidin
nothing
ka
but
rääkima
a
või?
cheeky brat, only interested in wenches and booze. I got him a place at the Archbishopry to have some sense beaten into his head. Only it wasn't long before they kicked him out. And then I find out he's settled in some backwater parish in Sassau. But he took his boozing and whoring along with him, lost everything, and then came creeping home again. Huh?
Try saying it again a little louder. They might not have heard you in the outer courtyard.
You have the impertinence to show me your face?
Need
After
vennad
the
ei saa
way
väga
you
hästi läbi.
disgraced our whole family?
Oota, see on, kas ta on ta vend või? I would set foot here if I had a choice. I wouldn't set foot here, your ex-hair as always.
I wouldn't set foot here if I had a choice. Better to be a priest in some backwater than have a father like you.
How dare you?
You're as shit a father as I am a son. We've got nothing to blame each other for.
See on ta isa või?
Speak to Alder.
You're dishonoring your host.
I can't dishonor
See
someone
on ta
who
isa
has
või?
no honor. If you had any, you'd be...
That's enough.
Christopher.
You won't get away with those insults. I challenge you to a duel.
Oh my fucking god, Raisk. Let's settle this peacefully.
We've never met, and we have no cause to be enemies. Take back your challenge, and we'll sort things out peacefully.
You've got no other option. You insulted Father's honor.
Gentlemen, surely there's no need for violence. I can have a word in private with Lord Odorin, the second, as he desires, and then...
Out of the question. This uncouth lout needs a lesson. And he's got plenty to learn from Christopher. By God's grace, I have at least one son I can be proud of.
You want satisfaction? You'll get nothing but shame. As always. Suit yourself, then. We'll fight. Come to the outer courtyard, but quietly. They don't have to put on a show for the crowd.
After you.
Mingi kuskil...
Well, that's that. Now,
Kuskil kapis mingi, võtame mõõgad välja või?
No, Christopher will sort it out, you'll see.
Oh my fucking god, Raisk.
Make room for us. We'll just settle a very private matter.
Take on.
It's an honorable duel, man against man. Stay back.
Kas ma olen teile öelnud, et ma ei ole Henry ja mul on nüüd mõõga skillid? Nii, hooga. Nüüd! Nii, ja nüüd hooga. Nii, kogume hinge, hooga.
You never
löö, kuskile löö.
That. Show your You're fast.
Yep, I am fast. Holy shit, ma peaaegu sain surma. Vist. Nii. Yes.
That was sneak. Not bad for a priest. Fucking hell.
Nee.
Hey.
Oh my god. Ai. Holy shit. Not bad for a priest.
No chance.
That was sneak.
Easy. No nii. Võib-olla ma oleksin pidanud ikkagi mõõga valima oma main relvaks. Tuleb palju paremini välja. Mis asja? Jaa, I was in a war, kukkel raisk.
I was in a war. Right after they kicked me out of the archbishopric. And you ought to know yourself. Not all the faults that father sees are real.
Ma mõtlesin, et vähemalt mingi kakleme mingi puidust mõõkudega.
I had to, so that...
So father would be satisfied. I know. Only he'll never be satisfied.
No nii.
The sooner you realize that, the better.
I thought he was the way he was because his first son let him down. And he hoped at least his second would become something.
And still no luck, Raisk? He's always been like that.
Not at all. I remember him the same since I was a nipper. When I was 6 years old, I fell off a horse and broke my leg. He wouldn't talk to me for a week because I'd let him down.
Okay.
First time he took me hunting. He let me starve for 3 days
until I was able to shoot my
first hare.
Only 3 days?
Noorem vend. 3 korda noorem Raisk.
I always wondered who you were. There was never much talk about you at home.
Look, I really did fuck up everything I could. I brawled and boozed until they threw me out of my own parish. But now, I have a chance to put things to rights a little.
And that's why you want to talk to Alder?
I need to get him on our side. The outcome of the war depends on it. I can't talk about it. Ei, ta on family. Ta võib kõikidest asjad. Aga no, perekonna siseselt pannakse ka nuga ju kord selga.
The outcome of this war depends on it.
That sounds very important, considering you and Alder are both pretty small players. After your encounter with father, it won't be easy to get to Alder. Actually, I don't think you should even attempt it. Unless you want to anger father even more.
What else can I do, though?
I'll talk to him myself.
Okay.
He'll hear me out for sure. But you'll have to trust me and tell me what it's all about.
Okay. All right.
All right, then. You've heard Job's
plan. Ta meie noorem vend.
It's a nice idea, but we can't wait around without an army to back us up.
Only no one's going to pay for one, because that would be an outright admission of rebelling against Sigismund.
Alder's got some clout with the councillors and burghers who are loyal to Sigismund. If he agrees, they'll follow.
I expect Alder's not the only one you're after.
You got that right.
Leave Alder to me. The plan sounds sensible, and he's no fool.
I don't know how to thank you.
You can drag me to a tavern sometime. Pa doesn't need to know about it.
You're starting to sound like a brother.
Kuradi äge story tegelikult. Nagu... Oh my god, okei. See oli äge. See oli äge. Okei, nii, oota. Kuidas ma mõõga ära panen? Jaa, niimoodi. Nii, ja nüüd on viimane kukkel veel. See... Kes meil oli? Kas oli see mingi Martin või? Get support projects of... Ai, see kunst mingi. Nii, miski pärast ta näitab, et see kunstivend on all üldse. Siin, teisel korrusel just.
Look out!
Sorry. Nii, siin või? Oh, project of kunstad.
Sir Bojack, I need to speak with you for a moment.
A man hardly puts his cup to his lips and someone comes along to put a flea in his ear. Jobs comes up with a plan as full of holes as a beggar's shoes, and now you're all jostling to win me over for him.
On the contrary, I've come here with an idea how to improve it.
Does that improvement include a few thousand men-at-arms? If not, you can go to the devil with it.
A few thousand men-at-arms as a convincing argument. And 100 horsemen on top. Only in order to get them, we need coin.
You've got my attention, but not my money yet.
Other people will provide money too. How can I convince you?
Don't worry, it's not just your money I want to draw on. Believe it or not, we've gained other patrons for our cause too.
Really? Name at least one of those lunatics then.
Anna of Volstein, for instance.
Truly? Well, let's see about it then.
I wouldn't mention the word lunatic.
All right, let's discuss it, candidly. I have a lot of property, lots of subjects to look after, and along with that, the Lord blessed me with a large family. I can't risk it all in a conflict with Sigismund.
So you need guarantees that you won't be left standing in the cold if you openly oppose Sigismund?
My guarantee is called Yitka. She's my niece. If I succeeded in marrying her off to another strong house, I'll have the certainty that I won't be left alone.
Maybe it's enough to find a suitable groom among the allies.
Perhaps someone of suitable standing who Yitka would also gladly
Oh,
accept.
mu vend on vist vaba.
Be unhappy.
Oota, Liechtenstein is unmarried. What about me, right? Või oota, kuhugi, okay. How about young Lord Cape? Ei, oot. How about young Lord Capon? Ei. Liechtenstein is unmarried. Kes see Liechtenstein üldse oli? Mul on praegu natukene... Capon, ma ei tea, kas on... Ei.
I believe Liechtenstein is single.
And an uncertain party. Besides, he's inconvenient for Sigismund. Yitka could end up being a pawn to blackmail both of us.
Oi persse. How about me? Ei, Lord Capon.
How about young Lord Capon?
Ma olen juba liiga vana mingi abielus.
Youngster still.
He's young but not inexperienced. Yitka wouldn't want to marry an old man. You're right, he's not a good choice. He's young but not... Yitka wouldn't want to marry an old man. You're right, he's not a good choice. He's young but...
He may be young, but he's got something between his ears. He's got battle experience. And when he gets the estate that's his by right, he'll be well secured for life.
If he gets it. Right now, Hanush lords over Rattay and seems quite happy with that state of affairs. On the other hand, the lords of Lipa have a good reputation, and Hanush can always be relied on despite his temper. Maybe it's not such a bad idea.
So, I'll convey offer to Lord Capon. Ma peaks vist rääkima enne Caponiga, onju.
I'll convey your offer to Lord Capon. If he agrees, we can celebrate our alliance.
I don't care what the young lord thinks. Hanush is the one to decide. If he agrees, I'll be happy to support your plan.
Pushing a friend to tie the knot to save the kingdom. Things have come to a pretty pass.
The kingdom will not forget his sacrifice. Now stop dilly-dallying and go and tell Hanush.
Okay, get support from... Okay, mingi Hanush, kus see Hanush on? Hanush on siin kuskil.
Take a look at that.
Hanush of Lipa.
Surrounded by...
Sir Hanush, I bring happy tidings.
You do? Let's hear it then.
I've gained as an ally. Lord Capon is going to get married, Risk.
I've gained us a powerful ally.
And who is it? I hope it's not one of those Kuttenberg stuffed guts.
On the contrary, it's Bocek, the elder of Kunstadt and Podjebrad.
Kunstadt? By Christ, he's the last one I'd have expected to step up. How the hell did you do it?
It's a win-win. There's a catch.
Well, there's one little catch. I had to promise him. I don't even know how to begin.
Out with it.
Võib-olla ma oleks pidanud Hansuga ennem rääkima minema või?
Kunstad has a niece. So, I arranged a betrothal for young Lord Capon, with your blessing if you agree.
Hans Capon is to marry Yitka of Kunstadt. Godwin, you conniving old bastard!
Oh, fuck.
I don't believe it. So, young Hans is to marry Kunstadt's daughter?
Niece.
If you're serious, I'll make sure that you get the Rattay parish.
Or you could make me the abbot of Sassa. Or what about a bishopric?
Forget it. Soon I'll be paying for a wedding. Not a word to Hans. I want to tell him myself.
Okay.
And let's drink to it, shall we?
Ongi paika pandud. Hans ei saa. Hans ei... Oh, I must decline. Okay, cheers.
Cheers. Cheers to you. And to your parlaying skills.
Need on need forced marriages, vaata. Sunni abielud. Sa ei tea, mingi... Nagu sel päeval, kui abielud, sel päeval esimest korda näed. No nii, okei. Lähme siis ilmselt tagasi selle venna juurde. Nii.
Sabochek, your niece Yivka can start preparing for her wedding.
So Hanush agreed, without reservations.
Indeed.
Then I will fulfill my end of the bargain without reservation.
Thank you, Lord of Kunstadt.
Enough formality. We'll have a drink. What do you say?
Pühameristus kõik tahavad juua muga. Okei, sellega ka. Cheers!
Cheers to the beautiful lady Yitka and the unhappy Lord Cable.
Kahest
Here's
kaks.
to a good bargain.
Nii, kaks jooki on okei. Üle kahe, oota, ma vist jõin ühe ka enne hästi ammu. Aga see on okei. Nii, talk to Liechtenstein about the arranged support. Ja Liechtenstein on siin kuskil on ju. Margrave Jobst of Luxembourg. John of Liechtenstein.
Gentlemen, I think we can raise our goblets to the successful conclusion of the negotiations.
Is this supposed to be your secret weapon?
Like I said, miracles happen where you least expect them. Tell me, Godwin of the House of Odorin, what news do you bring us?
Good tidings.
House of Odorin. But the widow of Waldstein and Sir Bojek of Kunstadt will support our cause.
Both of them. Good heavens, what did you promise them?
This is going to be a long story, and I could use a drink. So if
Just excuse me,
my lords?
Mis asja? Okei. Ma mõtlesin, et ma peame õlut hakkama jooma mingi reegel. Nii, 10 tükki.
It would seem that we have all benefited from the break in these proceedings. New alliances have been formed. And I have also changed my plans. We shall still wait for Sigismund to withdraw his troops of his own accord. But we will wait with an army at our backs.
Yes. And how are we to raise an army? Wasn't it made clear at the meeting that no one wants to take the risk?
The only thing made clear was that each of us alone is weak, and that we could not find common ground. But that has now changed.
Oh, shit.
King Wenceslas is, by the will of God, the verbatim of all his subjects. Not only the Christians, our community, and not only ours, will give you coin.
The Kuttenberg houses are still loyal to King Wenceslas, and we stand with Lord Ruthard.
Aye.
And if that's not enough, the houses of Leipa and Kunstadt will unite and march side by side.
Hey.
My niece, Yitka, will take young Lord Capon as her husband.
Aga ma olen gei. Oh god. Äkki jätame selle, oota, äkki tutvustame Hansu sellele poissõbrale, noh, see, kes, kelle mehe me ära tapsime selle. Äkki nad sobivad oma vahel.
Well, those are words worthy of a nobleman.
My friend, I still believe that words are more powerful than swords. And our words will ring in 1,000 voices to the glory of King Wenceslas.
Hans juba pani mingi pea ees mingi aknast välja jookseb. Või Hans tahab ikkagi Henrit või? Kuidas see on nii segane nüüd, noh? Nad panid selle võimaluse vaata sisse, et mingi, et sa võid nagu romantsida seda Hansu on ju, Henriga. Aga siis ongi nagu, et oota, mis siis on nagu? On ta nagu mingi mõlemale poole või? et sa ei pea vaata, et siis ta saab ise omale mingi tšiki. Aga äkki siis, kui sa ei tee temaga mingit suhet, siis äkki Hans võib ikkagi mingi mehe võtta endale. Liiga segane. Ärme mõtle üle asjadest, ärme jookse asjadest ette. Hans valib selle, keda Hans tahab. Välja arvatud praegu. Praegu ta peab abielluma naisega. Muidu me kaotame sõja. Aga siis, kui sõda on läbi, siis ta võib ju selle lahutuse sisse võtta. No nii. Lõpuks ometi tagasi.
Your Majesty.
Sigismundi juures.
We will put it to rights.
You've already said that. I want to hear real solutions.
We will put more guards on the roads and toughen penalties. We can have a few captured bandits executed as an example to others.
We do not care about bandits. We care about rebellious nobles and burghers. What will you do with them?
Burghers.
How will you solve the chaos in the town administration, the rebellious miners, and the dismal yields? And how is it even possible that a rebellion against the king is smoldering here in the city?
What do you mean, sire?
I hear the resistance is coming from the Jewish quarter. From right under your noses.
They're on to us.
Why haven't you done anything?
We don't know who is behind this. Without evidence, we cannot punish them.
Otto von Berghoff did not ask questions in Prague either. He acted. And I advise you to do the same. Find a couple of wretches in a hole somewhere. Point them to the Jewish quarter and give them free rein. To do anything. The city's Jewish community was and still is on Wenceslas' side. They need a warning.
Okay.
We do not even have enough men to...
Marquardt, could you spare a few men for a while?
Of course, sire.
I'll
assign them to Eric. He'll take care of it.
So you see, all you have to do is make sure the city rabble get their share. You could at least manage that, couldn't you? And if the thought should cross your minds that you would get rid of the debts to the Jewish moneylenders this way, forget about it. Your debts will remain, up to the last groschen. Only now you owe us directly. And while we are on the subject of money, has the yield from the mines finally matched last year's?
Sire, the deposits are dwindling, and mining is becoming increasingly difficult. And to make matters worse, the miners started rebelling.
Don't take us for a fool. They'll stop rebelling when you pay them proper wages.
Your Majesty, we can't do that.
Silence! How dare you oppose the kingdom's protector? You're a bunch of incompetent sycophants. Chicken shits. Not any better than the scum hiding in the forest.
I apologize, sire. I'll do everything in my power to...
All I hear from you over and over again are excuses and prevarication. And results? None. I therefore placed the city council under the authority of Sir Marquardt von Aulitz, who is present here, with immediate effect. He will make sure you finally do your duty.
What?
Sire, that would be a violation of the privileges granted to us as a free mining town.
Silence! I am the only guarantor of your rights. You have to earn your privileges, not hide behind them. During my brother's reign, this idleness was perhaps tolerated. But that is over now. You were given a few simple tasks. But instead of working on them, you idled in the bath and lined your pockets. and let the traitors cast their nets undisturbed. But unlike my brother, I am capable of creating order. And I assure you, I do not distinguish between those who stand in my way.
Me pidime ju enda mingi venna sinna tagasi saama sinna.
Or city councillors.
See sõbra.
You have 2 weeks to restore order in the city and increase mining output. I want clear results, and you answer only to me.
See oleks uueks mintmasteriks.
No one else.
Nüüd on see uus mintmaster raisk.
The council is dismissed. You don't go anywhere, boy.
Oh, you learned Sigismund of Luxembourg.
Our throat has become rather dry. And we still wish to speak with our friend von Aulitz.
Yes. As you wish, sire.
Between the two of us,
Sir King Sigismund.
Was I not perhaps too harsh on them?
Oota, ma pean nurka minema. Ma ei julge midagi teha. Ma ei pea teisel pool, seal on need veinid. Hakkab pihta jälle. Nii. Mis sa vahid? Pöör pea ära. Ma võin ka vaadata. Mis vaatad? Kiiver kinni. Kuradi kahtlane kukkel. Oh shit, mida? Kumb oli monastik? Monastik oli see vist. Take the white. See midagi R-iga oli või midagi, see oli see teist. For wine.
Would we had a proper army instead of human mercenaries? They cannot be.
Ma loodan, et monast.
And we are no closer to our goal now than a few months ago.
You don't. Can't you tell white from red?
Well, no matter. At least the
vist oli õige. Okei, kuuleme ka nüüd seekord. Nüüd on natukene parem kuulata. Oh.
With a single word, he would have put the nobility in their place and the country would flourish.
Okay.
God grant him eternal.
Okay.
We won't need much more time. We'll arrest the traitor Odorin, and the rest will fall in line.
Kuule, aga meil on päris mitu nuga siin ju. Me võiks üsna kergelt praegu kuninga ära tappa. Kurat, see kukkel vaatab mind niimoodi.
We'll find out soon enough, sire.
If only Wenceslas were not such a stubborn ass and relinquished that throne that he has no.
Kas viin veel talle või?
The nobility found a ruler like him.
Okei, ma viin veel talle. Take the wine.
Once you restore order, they'll join you. All you have to do is promise them the privilege.
Kuigi ta ei joonud sealt. Oi, ei tohi ikka niisama minna. Näin. Okei, kuuleme. Nonii. Yes, sir.
I think Jobst is just waiting for the right moment. He'll switch sides when it's
Maybe. But first I'll have to conquer a few more cities.
Ta tahab Jobsti enda poole saada. Tal on vaja mingi veel mingi linnas endale võtta. Mis asja?
You will follow in his footsteps, sire, as soon as you get the chance.
Okay.
But the wine is good here.
Markvart. Huvitav nimi. Nee.
And to your health too, boy.
Oh.
May your children grow in the land ruled by a good king.
Thank you.
Thank you, sire. You are too magnanimous.
Why? You did a good job. You can be proud of yourself.
To your health, your majesty.
Kurat, ma oleks mingi mürki sinna panema hoopis. Nee.
First, we need to crack down on the biggest troublemakers.
We're working on it. While the consul was meeting,
Nee.
Van Berghoff and his men set out for Raborsch.
Mis see, oota.
Alderin won't give you any more trouble.
Oh shit, nad lähevadki ründama seda. Raborschi.
Once we get Oderlin, we can handle Ruthard easily. Raborsch will be yours.
Aga meil kõik liitlased on praegu Raborschis. Vend tapab kõik ära seal. Kas ma võin minna?
There are a lot more strongholds to conquer here.
For the king, red wine.
No, we shall have white.
No.
We have had enough of it.
Okay. Quickly. Jaa, oota. Nii.
I think Von Berghoff's little contraption will find its use again.
Oh my god.
Need be. We could use it to raise this town hall too.
Finger of God hakkavad kasutama jälle.
Suggestions for other candidates.
Not so fast, my friend. It's a wondrous tool, but we can't rely on it forever.
To bring it here to the square and point it at the city hall? Those sycophants would only benefit from a warning like that.
It's a splendid idea, but it won't be necessary. The councillors are quite fearful enough already that they can hide nothing from us.
There's been enough fretting, sire. You shall see. Soon we will drink to the conquest of another fortress.
You are right.
Miks ma seal ees olen?
So then, to victory. And you, boy, will you drink with us? So that you shall have something to tell your children and grandchildren.
I can't risk to victory.
To victory, sire.
To today's, and those of the future.
Ma olen hea spioon. Later that evening at Raborsch. Holy shit, siin läheb sõjaks raisk. Siin läheb suureks sõjaks. Me kõik liitlased saavad surma siin ühe laksuga. Vend ei teagi, see kuradi Von Berghoff tuleb, on ju. Ta isegi ei tea, et siin praegu nii... Ta mõtleb, et ainult üks see kukkel on, see omanik on siin. See jopst on ainult siin. Aga siis saab kõik ühe hoobiga raisk. Nii, the feast. Talk to Lichtenstein, celebrate with the guests. Ma peaks kaineks saama. Ma vaja kuidagi kaineks saada. Shout. Holy shit. Samuel.
How would you like a wine? The art of winemaking has a long tradition in La Belle France. Recipes are passed on from father to son, and each generation brings them to perfection. I myself was practically raised on wine. How many I have tasted. Even the French royal court took note of my refined taste. The king himself had wine delivered for his table according to my advice.
Okay. A connoisseur like you knows what's good.
I expect his lordship had the best barrels rolled out. Now, if you'd only known he had a real connoisseur.
Best barrels? Mon ami, this wine would perhaps be suited to the infirmary, where it would suffice for cleaning wounds and easing pain. For that, the taste is of little consequence.
Kurat, nad ajavad mulle siin mingi punase veini isu peale reis. Ma ei ole mingi kuradi aasta aega vist joonud midagi. Vahepeal võiks. Oh, mis asja? John of Liechtenstein. What do you need?
You in need of something, my well-oiled friend. I'd like to drink a toast with you to our joint success. As they say, all's well that ends well. So, to brighter tomorrows. Touching. Come now. What's become of your poetic soul? I never had one. Truly? Not even a little?
Not even a little. I'm too old. Maybe.
Maybe once. The older I get, the worse it is. Give me a few more years and I'll become a professional mourner.
See now. I'll gladly drink to that with you. Only there's nothing to drink. We've run dry.
Fuck. I've got a tongue like a slice of week-old bread after all that gabbing.
Well, get something wet for us then.
Okay.
His lordship is so unsteady on his legs, he can't make it as far as the keg.
To hell with that keg slop. Your father surely has something better stored away. I had my eye on him all evening. He had pictures brought from somewhere for himself and his closest friends, and left the rest of us to drink cheap dregs. Try and find one of those pictures for us, eh? I'm sure you can manage that.
You can bet it. I've got a nose for booze.
I don't doubt it. Get sniffing quick.
No nii. Find a jug of wine. A jug of wine. Oota. Kuskil siin või? Nii. Find a jug of wine. Celebrate with the guests. Okei. Drink, pour potion, drink wine. Mis asja? Mis siin toimub? Mis forget it? Kes see on see?
Pull up your skirt, and I'll be done.
Mida? Halloo, mis siin toimub? Mis siin toimub? Kuradi kardinate taga reis. No nii, kas keegi näeb mingid leeke või? Need tõrvikutega tulevad raudselt siia varsti. Okei, lähme siit üle. Nii, noble. Oota, siin on mingi uks. Open. Tervist, härra! Kuidas läheb? Hästi on ju. Siin võib käia, on ju. Ma olen sõber teil siin. Ma tulin vaatama, äkki siin on mingi midagi. Ei, siin ei ole midagi. Kurat, ma olen nii joobes, noh. Ma ei saa midagi arugi. Okei, vähemalt sõdurid on meil siin kaitsmas ikkagi. Lähme siis, ma ei tea, vaatame esimesele korrusele. Oota, siin on mingi kirst. Seda ei saa avada. Nii, kas ma räägin kellegiga veel juttu või? On siin võimalik üldse kellegiga juttu rääkida? Vist ei ole või? Keegi kuradi krooksus näkku mulle või? Normaalne. Räägi huuda. Okei, see on kuskil all keldris on ju. Nii. Vaat siit. Oota. Või siis siin äkki? No, see on raudselt kuskil keldris. Nii. Kurat, ma ütlen, see on vahest, kui see mäng on nii hästi tehtud, kas ma peeretasin just või? Okei. See mäng on nii huvitavalt tehtud, et ta on nagu, take the wine, et ta on nagu mingi mäng ja film samal ajal nagu, ja sellepärast ongi nagu mõnus nagu sükkas, mõnus, nagu vahepeal on ülihea mäng on, siis graafiliselt on hea ja siis vahepeal on nagu film, no, kui sa kuulad nüüd jutuajamise ja tegelikult nii mitut moodi saad seda jutuajamist teha, et sa võid mitu korda mängu läbi mängida. Ikka ei vali midagi, mis sa eelmine kord valisid.
What the hell do you beat it with? It looks more like a damn bull.
Sir! Sir! There's some horsemen right out front of the fortress.
Here we go now.
That's Peter of PANTVANGI. Didn't come to the council, but he is coming happily to this celebration, you old fox.
Olete te väga kindlad, et te teate, et see on nagu mingi... Tere.
Come on in, sir. There's wine aplenty.
See lastakse maa praegu. Jep. Kus ma teadsin? What the shit? Kuulge, nende päev läheb küll praegu eriti hästi vist. Väga lappes. Kõik on juue täis reist. No kuradi Dry Devil reist. Shishek ja kõik ta pandesel. Jaa, esimese asjana tõmbame sokid ülesse ja siis tõmbame nahku. Okei, paar pead või... Ja, võt selle peale ma tulin ka veel vahepeal, mis ma mõtlesin. Ma olen pannud endal kirja plusse ja miinuseid. Kui üheski mängus Oh shit, mis asja? Kui üheski mängus võiks olla mingi dismemberment, et päid ja algu käsi saaks otsast ära lüüa nagu, siis selles mängus võiks olla mingi DLC lisa. DLC, dismemberment DLC, nüüd saate päid ära lüüa. Nagu nii hästi sobiks siia. Mul on osates mängudes on nagu üle vindi nagu, et milleks nagu. Vist isegi uues Assassin's Creed'is on ju. See Jaapani omas midagi, mis selle nimi ongi. No kus see mustanahaline, nad tõid selle mustanahalise kukli sisse sinna. Ma ei tea miks, kellelegi see ei meeldi. Kõik tahtsid Jaapani Assassin's Creed'i siis. Aga paneme mustanahalise sisse. Nagu kunagi ajaloos oli ju mingi üks mustanahaline mingi. Shit. Käi täpselt. Nii. Mind ei võida, ma olen vana sõdur raisk. Mind ei võida keegi. Aga anna see haamer, ma viin Henrile. See on veel parem haamer äkki. Ja ma tegelikult tahaks kahekäelist haamerit. No nii, ma pidin mängust välja minema reaalselt. Et see asi ära fiksida. Esimene suhte korralik mängu murdev vaag nagu. Õnneks ei tõennud mingit eelmist loadi võtma või midagi. Okei, ma tapan kiiresti ära need vennad, siis vaatame, mis siin saab. Kuulge, aidake mind. Nii, suur. Okei. Ma peaks suure hobi vaja. Easy. Ma võtan jõuga. Jõuga. Ilus. Nii, hooga. Come on. Hooga. Ta ei löö pihta. Hans, võta agro maha mõt. Ilus. Oi, Hans sai kirvega vähe reist. Oh shit, no nii. Mis juhtus? No nii. Kas kõik nooblid võeti pantvangi või? Mina, Henry. Ta vist ka kuulis mingi. Just oligi, et kuidas ma kiiresti minema saan. Oh my fucking god, raisk. Meil oli just nii hea plaan olemas, et kõik tulevad appi ja nüüd on kõik pantvangis. Mida sitte? Go and help your friends. Okei. Holy shit. Okei, ma olen oma haamriga tagasi siin. Ei, ma ei ole millegiga. You can't switch outfits in combat. What the shit toimub siin? Eemale raisk. Ei, okei. Haamer välja. Haamer välja. Okei siis, äge. Davai. Jälle mäng on kergelt pugine. Kao ära raisk. Vaatame nüüd, kui hea on nagu see haamriga mängida versus siis selle vanamehe mõõgaga. Oi, ilus. Ei! Nii. Hooga. Okei, kogume ja hooga. Okei. See vend on tugev. Hüppame hoopis. Nii, kogume ennast. Nii, hooga. Liitahki pähe reist. Ja kohe. Ilus. Ja uuesti. Nii, uuesti. Hüppa. Okei, nüüd ma tean, kuidas dodge'ida värki särki. Ma hakkan paremaks saama. Tegelikult ühe asja peale ma tulin. Oi, see oli valus. Ühe asja peale ma tulin mingi, vahepeal mõtlesin, et äkki ma peaksin mingit potioneid kasutama. Rohkem, nagu mingi puffi potioneid kasutama. Ma ei pea kui kunagi kasuta neid. Aga nagu võiks ju, saaks mingi strength'i juurde värki. Najutised potionid on ju, aga potionid on nii odavad ju. Ilus. Valusalt surevad reis. Horse sons reis. Find out what happened, Race.
That was a close shave.
Holy shit.
A little too close.
Miks need naised siin on? Miks need treenrid on siin?
Henry!
Yep.
Godwin. How did you get... Damn. I can't tell you how happy I am to see you. You turned up at just the right moment.
Nice. Kerge bugi, kerge bugi.
Well, some are.
Mingi vend tõmbleb siin.
They captured Oder and Kunstad and Rutard.
Oh.
And they took Alder and Kunrad of Vector away too.
Anna ka
They
või?
wanted to slay the rest like dogs.
What about my father? And Hanush?
They left with Jobs long before that.
My father. Kes mu isa on siis?
Not everyone was so lucky.
Oota, mu päris isa oli siin või? Where did they go? What's the matter, Godwin? I tried to warn you.
What happened, Godwin? Who died?
My younger brother.
Oh!
Christopher. You've known him for half a day, so what?
Shut up!
Leave him be. He's right. I just met my brother.
Ma just sain temaga nii hästi läbi. No yeah, rest in pepperonis. You'll avenge him, you'll see. I'm sorry about that.
I'm sorry. I really am. God grant him eternal life.
Thanks. Once we're done here, I'll give him a funeral.
That is the least you can do for him.
Okay, where did they go? I tried to warn you. Where did they go?
Where did they go? Back to Ratai?
They've got to raise an army for us. And I hope they fucking hurry.
So we have a plan to counter Sigismund?
More of a promise than a plan.
But, as you can see, our allies are getting scarce. We should lay low until Jobst gets back.
I'll gladly play dead for a while. Be so kind. And don't speak of the dead.
I tried to come as soon as possible and warn you. But von Bergov's people beat me here.
You knew he was coming.
They only wanted Oder used. Markvart even bragged about it. I knew, but I couldn't do anything about it.
He wanted Oder in. He probably had no idea they'd find most of Sigismund's enemies here in one place.
I bet he couldn't believe his
Kas see tõesti ajaloos juhtus midagi siukest või? Nagu päriselu ajaloos.
One wrong move and he'll hang the lords.
Okay, you want to give up? What can we do now?
Is there anything we can do?
Definitely not right now. We'll treat the wounded, bury the dead, get the hell out of here. Then we'll hide in the Devil's Den and wait for Jobst and his army.
If I survive the journey.
Oh, vend sai nii nuga või?
Stupid nag nearly broke me in half.
The Jews of Gutenberg are in danger. Can I do anything? How long will you be hiding? Oh my god. Juudid on ohus Gutenbergis. Can I do anything?
What am I supposed to do? Can I help somehow?
You've done enough, don't you think?
And I'm sure Liechtenstein can't wait to find out what was discussed at the city council.
Okay.
The king announced one more thing at the council. He asked the councillors to ransack the Jewish quarter. That is, he ordered it, more like.
Fuck! Liechtenstein's got his people there. They could reveal a lot.
The city rabbi is sitting upstairs in the hall. At least he's safe here.
They're our allies. We have to help them.
What do you mean by we? Everyone here is lucky to be still breathing. I can just see them all jumping to their feet and rush to save their poor Jews. Maybe Samuel will figure something out. He wanted to talk to you anyway.
He's here too?
Aye, escorting the rabbi. You should go and see them as soon as
possible.
See,
kellega me seal
Liechtenstein too.
Gutenbergist tuttavaks saime.
Godwin?
Samuel L. Jackson.
I'll go and see Christopher first.
Okay. Lähme selle valgenahalise Samuel L. Jacksoniga juttu rääkima siis. Oota, ma saan rääkida temaga või? What? I want to ask you. I heard you're feeling better.
I heard you're feeling better.
Aye, he still aches like... Well...
Mingi 1 sekund on möödas
neist. Lying around any longer. Now I've got to stretch my muscles a bit.
Prep game.
Fancy helping me? could spar for a bit. Kubienka is lazy as a toad.
The what now?
How about it? I could even teach you something.
What
would that be?
A technique for a truly experienced swordsman. The master strike.
The what now? The what now?
Teach you. We can get started right away if you'd like.
Kas see on see special attack või? What? Jaa, oota, learn master strike with try duel. Nii, teach me new fighting technique. Või? Nii.
I'd like to learn a new combat technique.
Are you mad? This isn't the time for it. Come back when it's light out.
Okay. I want to ask you, show me how to perform.
Show me how to do a master strike, devil.
Come with me. I found a ruined building over here. The floor is straight there. A good place to spar. Kus sa oled? Kus ta kadus? Mis siin toimub? Oi, kerge bugi. Kas mingi bugi siin mängu ära või? Learn master strike. Okei. Lähme õpime selle master strike'i ära vahepeal. Kus ta on siin? Ei, see on mingi treener, seal on ju master strike. Okei, see mäng on nagu veidikene võib-olla rushitud on ju. See vist tähendab siis, kui see mingi oleks kõik korda siin tehtud järgmine päev või midagi sukest. Okei, nii, räägime Hansiga.
Good to see you both. Alive.
Oh, come on. You know, I've walked out of much worse scrapes laughing.
They could well have killed us all. If it hadn't been for you, Henry, von Berkhoff could have caused a lot more harm.
Von Aulitz surprised even the king. No one could have seen it coming, not even you.
Even a man like you can't know everything. At least you're all alive.
Well, not all of us. Young Odorin, Anna of Volstein,
rest in pepperonis,
and several other nobles are dead.
Anna
in the slaughter.
And
Anna sai surma.
Our closest and most influential allies. Without them, we can hardly get the burghers on our side.
Burgers. We'll figure out how to help them.
We'll figure out a way to help them.
But how? Our plans are ruined.
Get a grip. Whining doesn't help anyone.
You're right. When I drink too much wine, I get overwhelmed with self-pity. Nevertheless, I have to admit it can't get much worse.
Actually, it might. Very soon. At Sigismund's council, an order was given to ransack the Jewish quarter.
God's wounds! We need to get back to the city and warn them.
I'm going with you.
Out of the question. Do you want to end up imprisoned again?
No,
You'll be more useful if you stay here and help Shishka. Tell Samuel and the rabbi to get ready to travel. I'll try to get someone else to join.
Okay. Tell Sam and Liechtenstein about the threat to the Jews. Okay, nii, Samuel L. Jackson. Okay. Kas looti võib võtta või? Neil ei ole vaja enam seda. Kurat, sellel vennal on mingi ei, puhake rahus siin. Okei, teisel korrusel kuskil. Ja ma tahaks selle Master Strike'i ära õppida. Nii või naa mul vaja, nagu mul mingid bossi kaktused asjad. Siin või? Samuel,
Sam, I need to have a word with you.
That makes two of us.
Just tell him. You may not get another chance.
I talked to Godwin. He said you know each other?
What did you talk about? Me?
We talked about your stepfather, Martin.
Why?
Oh, Martin oli mul kasus või?
It's true, I did not. But I tried many times. Remember how I stared at your sword when we first met? I recognized the master's symbol engraved there.
Mul ei ole mõõka. On küll tegelikult, ma sain selle.
I am Martin's son.
What? Ta on mu vend või?
Son? How did...
Yes.
Pool vend või?
That is his bastard son.
Oh shit. Oh shit. Why are you telling me this? I don't have to for this right now.
Why are you even telling me this?
I thought you would want to know. Martin was raising you instead of being with Mother. And me.
Oh shit. Rip lost Raisk. My real father rejected me too.
I know what it's like.
My
real father rejected me too.
No nii.
I learned the truth only after Pa's death.
You know, all my life, I thought if I did not give a shit about that man, it would be easier. But now that I know I will never see him, it troubles me.
See surigi ära siin ju.
To know him.
I'll tell you about him some other time. We don't have time for self...
I can tell you about him if you want. But now is not the right time. This is not the end. We have to go to Kuttenberg, now. Sigismund ordered confiscation of the property of people in the Jewish quarter.
The king has approved Xere.
He's no king to me. He's a fucking whoreson.
What's a... Isn't that just...
What's a Xere?
That is hard to explain.
Nonsense. It is as clear as day. Christians set out to kill our people. Innocent and often defenseless. Ransack their houses and divide the loot. And all that with the king's blessing.
This is what we were afraid of. But we did not expect Sigismund to be in such a hurry. We need to get back into the city and get the people out. Quick, before it begins. Will you come with us, Henry? Every man counts.
I'll come. And Liechtenstein already knows about it too.
Very well. We should get going right away.
Okay. Yeah, let's not waste time. Ma ei saa niikuinii, ma pean siia tagasi tulema, et selle Daredeviliga rääkida hiljem.
Thank God you
Master
are
Strike
right.
õppida.
On the way here I saw Sigismund horsemen and feared the worst.
Kubienka? What brings you here?
Well, I heard you were having some kind of a feast here, so I came to grab a bit of meat. And I see, instead of that, you have a massacre here.
Well, the real massacre is yet to come if we don't do something fast. We have to get to Kuttenberg. Can we borrow the wagon you arrived on?
But of course. I borrowed it too, if you know what I mean.
Kas sa hobused ka võtsid või?
Could you stop blabbering already? We don't have the time.
Easy, Ingele. And you, sir, if you can, come with us and help us.
All right. But could you please tell me what the fuck is going on?
I'll explain to you on the way. Time is running out.
Are you coming too, Sir John?
Of course.
Is that a good idea?
Do you think that's a good idea? No offense, sir, but you're no great warrior.
I'm not. But I'm not just going to sit here and wait, either.
All right, then.
Okay.
Let's go.
No nii. Oota. Okei. Kas ma ei saa siis tagasi minna või? Nii, ma tagasi. Mäng crashis, nii kui ma siia poole natukene vaatasin. Ei, ma võtsin vist tahtsin kaardi lahti teha, et... Ja, enam ei ole seda kuradi Daredevilit siin. Daredevil on siin! Master Strike skill. Oota. Kas ma saan siia tagasi tulla mingi hetk või? Kas ma saaks praegu mingi... Ei, lähme siis praegu Kuttenbergi siit. Ma tahan see Master Strike'i... Kas see on siis mingi... See on see special attack mingi, aga kas... Mul on küsimus lihtsalt, et kas haambritel on ka see? Nii, kas ma panen tõrvik... Tõrvik on lihtsalt nimelikult valge.
Can we go any faster?
Settle down, son. If you must keep your tongue busy, then use it to pray.
Would you tell me what the fuck is going on already?
Sigismund ordered an attack on the Jewish quarter. We need to get everyone out of there fast.
Bloody hell. I just got ailed up so nicely today.
Oh, that is just great. My mother's life is in the hands of a drunkard.
Don't you worry. These are some sturdy hands.
Yeah.
I promise we will save you, Ma. No one will touch a single hair on her beautiful head.
What the hell are you babbling about?
Okay, roll.
Oh, I'm imagining she's pretty. It makes me more willing to put my neck on the line for her.
Stop with the nonsense already. All of you, I beg you.
Jesus. I was just trying to lighten the mood.
Kas me võiks hoogu panna?
Bucket in a short while.
Stay silent.
Well, what about you, Henry? Why are you so quiet?
You should give it a try yourself. You might get a taste for it.
Fine then. Let's all sit here with our mouths shut for the entire trip, aye? Anyway, can't you make the horses go a little faster,
Just, ma mõtlen ka, et fast travel palun.
This carries on. Somebody's going to start sobbing.
Ask questions.
Samuel, what was the story with your mother and Martin?
Do you really want to talk about this right now?
It may be the last chance we get. We could both be dead in a while.
All right. But like I said, I never actually knew Martin. He once came to Kuttenberg and fell in love with my mother. But she is the daughter of a rabbi. Obviously, she could not marry a goy.
And tonight, you will see why.
If you want, Mummy will surely tell you more. If we can get there in time.
Okay. Stay silent.
What's he like? I mean, Martin.
He was a good man.
Seriously. Whip those fucking horses.
All right. Schnell. Schnell.
Schnell. Oh shit. Aga nüüd tuleb mingi bandiitide kamp on siin väljas. Kas sa tahad rünnata? Sa raisk, kui kaugele me tulime. Kurat, mida ma selle Try Deviliga? Okei, teeme selle missiooni ära ja siis kui...
What's the matter? Why are we stopping?
Nii kui saame, siis lähme Try Devili juurde.
We cannot drive right into those murderers' arms.
Okay.
But how do we get into the town then?
We will go through Sherwell.
There are many abandoned mine shafts under the town.
Oh,
One
yeah.
of them ends here.
Won't it collapse on our heads?
We'll find out soon enough.
Follow me.
Oota, kas ma ei saa linnas enam ringi käia turvaliselt või? Aga mul on korter seal. Ja mu kõik asjad on seal. Oota, nii. Lõppude lõpuks. Paneme... Just, kõik asjad peale tagasi. Oota, kus kohas see passage on? Siin on secret passage. Norm. Okei. Oota, aga kui... Ja, lähme teatud kohta. Ma tahan vaadata, mis see Master Strike on. Master Strike.
But it has been decided as punishment for our
ja pluss potioneid tahan. Ma tahan vaadata buff potioneid üle. Okay. Need on need tunnelid, mida ma ei suutnud üles leida siis. Vahepeal, kui ma seal selle ülespoodud venna taskust leidsin mingi kaardi, maa-aluse kaardi. Ja siin peaks olema mingi aare ka siis. Mul see aarde kaart. Mis asja? Keegi peeretas või? Nii. No. Ma kuulsin ka midagi. Mis me teeme? Okei. Head kõrvatel. Kas mingid... Nii. Tahad tagasi minna või? What? Okei, joodik tuleb ka. Okei. No selge, kerge bugi oli, kerge bugi. Neid vahest ikka tuleb. Nüüd kuhu, härra Samuel? Ma peame need vennad vist ära ootama. Kas ma siin ei näe mingi kaarte? Ma ei näe, kurat see on jama. Ma pean nagu reaalselt mällu jätma terve selle linnaaluse kaardi. Väga haige. Vist mingi kaart mul on, aga ma pean inventorist reaalselt välja otsima selle. Oota, aga võib-olla ma võiks korra oot. Materials, ei, books on ju. Gutenberg Underground, eks, aga mul oli Secret Mint. Marshall Fort. Nii, Gutenberg Underground. Ja kuskil siis me oleme sealt ülevalt tuleme praegu. Okei, paneme ära.
I'm feeling a bit peckish.
Nee.
This isn't the way I should go.
We should split up here. Me and the rabbi will go this way to the shul.
Okay.
We have to take the Torah and warn everyone. What about us? You keep going straight ahead and then to the left. You'll get right to the King Solomon Tavern. Gather up all the secret documents and wait for us. Shouldn't someone come with you, just in case?
Mis secret documents?
Here? Henry and I can handle it.
Well, if you insist.
Was that all the content you could muster up?
Well, good luck. We'll see you up there. Follow me.
Okay.
Hopefully we'll find it quickly.
Okay.
I left a stack of my papers in the tavern. And if they fall into Sigismund's hands, people in other towns will die too.
Do you think we're going to make it in time? To find the papers? Save the people?
I pray we can, Henry. There's nothing more I can do. Hopefully everything will be all right at the tavern. My stash is locked away, and Samuel's friends are guarding the place. But who knows what the situation is like in the streets now.
Are you afraid?
Me? Do you have any idea how many times I've had to run from a burning town or deal with a hired assassin?
Yeah. More than once, I reckon.
A lot more, I can tell you. But I admit, I was afraid every single time.
Oota, jälle luuramine või? Et need vennad on juba siin või?
What's the matter?
The door leading up to the tavern is open. Samuel's men wouldn't have left it like this. Somebody else must have got in.
Okay, I hear someone up there. I'm going to go and look upstairs.
I'll go upstairs and see if anyone is still there.
I hope so. If they took anything from down here, they mustn't get out alive. I'll gather up my things in the meantime. I'll meet you outside the tavern.
Oota, miks ma siis üles üldse lähen? Search the inn. Mida ma otsin üldse üksinda? Okei. Jätame ta siia siis. No nii, ma olen tagasi siin. Kuhu ma üks... Mooses. Mooses on surnud või? Kas siin on mingi... paremad asjad kui mul või? Ei ole väga. Innast näen ka juba ära. Aga Groschenit võtan ikkagi talt ära. Ja kuivatatud kalad ka. Nee, mis see toimub? Mis mängu seivis ära või? Holy shit. What the shit. Rob Soiker. Groschen. Walnuts. Persse. Kas nad ei kuule mind või? Okei, nad... Persse, jää vait. Nii, keegi ei kuulnud teda. Loot. Loot. Nii. Cross 3 Crossenit, nice. Kes see oli üldse? Kes see oli üldse? Ja kes siin rääkis ennem? Nii, Rob. Palju see on? 6 Crossenit. 6 Crossenit on 6. Mis mul kõhuga toimub? Holy shit. Steal food. Sööme kõhu täis, aeg on. Peasid kõht täis on. Sööme veel. See annab nii palju nourishmenti ka. See on nagu kõige parem toit. Ja 100. Nii. Okei, lähme ülesse siit. Siin on raudselt midagi. No tule siia.
What do you want?
Your head on a plate race.
Take that.
No nii. Enam ei ole nii raske, kui mul on mingi kuradi varustus peal ja õige relv. Nii, oota, hingame. Oh my god, siin on nii hea kakelda nendega. Oh shit, okei. Okei. Ai. kuradi kombod. Mida see Liechtenstein siin teeb? Liechtenstein tule eest ära raisk. Ma mingi kükitan vist või, sellepärast on mingi imelik stants natuke. Eest, ära. Okei, no nii. Wait for Samuel. Okei, nii, loot. Bandage. Groschen. Okei, imelik, et ma ei saa kunagi nagu mingi veritsevaid nagu haavu. Aga võib-olla sellepärast, et mul on lihtsalt nii palju seda varustust peale, eks. Okei. Nüüd võib rahulikult siin edasi liikuda. Võib-olla oligi see tark tegu nagu kõik ära tapida. Jaakob. Ossa, reis 1130, mingi horseman pickaxe. Selle võtan kaasa. Mis teil veel on? Door, chest and keys, okei. Bread, meed. Kuigi meedi võib-olla ei oleks olnud vaja isegi. Nii, mis võtmed? Unlock and open. Bandage'id, võtame need, ordinary time, ma ei tea, kas on mõtet, aga võtame. Dried nettle, mint, comfrey. No, võib võtta. Jooks juhuks. Kuigi ma neid ilmselt ei kasuta kunagi. Rob, Shencherke. Groschenid 10 tükki, Die of Misfortune. Tin badge of Hide Start. Small badge, okei. Smoked trout. Muudetame see alles. Okei, ma polegi siin kunagi käinud. Aga nüüd on mingi bandiidid kõik ära tapnud minu ees siin. Nii et võib vabalt siin ringi käia. Oh, siin on ka veel mingi Sokier. Groschenid 5 tükki ja muu on siin suhteliselt mõttetu. Ja siis siin on mingi Unlock and Open, Groschenid. Wine ja Moonshine, vahet ei ole. Mis siin on? Meed, vahet ei ole. Kas siin on veel midagi huvitavat või? Pole pikka aega nagu varastanud midagi. Okei, lähme käime selle esimesel korrusel ka siis või. Üks koht veel, siin ma ei vaadanud ringi nad. Äkki siin on ka midagi, mida kaasa võtta või. Näe. Okei, paneme relva ära. Ja lähme siis Annesega kokku saama või.
Baruch Hashem, Henry.
Või tähendab Samueliga.
Sam, you're back already? How does it look outside?
A few of the cutthroats got in over the walls, but we dealt with them. But there are more outside the gate.
Okay.
4 of them were here in the tavern too.
Fortunately, they didn't take anything important.
Oh shit, vend on vigast saanud.
Their lives. What? I'm so sorry. If it's any consolation, Henry here has already taken care of those cutthroats.
Well, they didn't look like they just came to the tavern by chance. Eric must have sent them.
Okay. Is your mother alright? I'm sorry about your friends. It's time to get out of here.
What about your mother? Is she alright?
She is, thank God. I told her to get ready and we would come for her right away.
Nii. Okay, I'm sorry about your friends.
I'm really sorry about your friends.
Aga üks sõber on, näed seal. Elus.
Got here too late.
Juba läks minema.
There's nothing you could do. Benavis Hamardes. This Erik is really pissing me off. I've never laid eyes on him.
Oota, Erik on see...
To wring his neck.
See viinist.
Plenty of time for that later. We have to go now.
I'm sure Mum is waiting for us.
Ja see, kelle poissõbra me ära tapsime. Ilusa valge armoriga, ma tahan seda endale. Ta on minu pikkune ka, nii et see sobib mulle hästi.
But sir, if any more of them come here, I can take care of myself.
Joo, see...
Now go. God be with you.
Okei. Follow Samuel. Kuule, see on ju, kuulge, mingi mäss ju peaaegu. Nii. Oota, kuhu me täpselt nüüd lähme? Oota, mis asja? Okei.
I have to help him. Bring Ma here.
So, what now? Ma pean ta ema tooma kuskilt ära või? Oh my god, siin majas või? Mis asja? Okei. Siit sisse või? Kuidas ma toon ta? Ust ei saa lahti teha? Siit või? Okei. Siit ei lähe ka uks lahti. Kas mäng bugis ära või? Või ma pean lihtsalt siit minema? Seal on nagu need... Okei. Ja, see on nagu mingi juutide kvartal või? Uksed ei lähe lahti ju. Siit või? Open. Oota, kas vaenlased on siin või? Ei saa olla. Tere.
Oi, Himu! What's the matter? Where's Sam?
Don't worry.
Nagu vaata aknast välja.
He sent me to take you to him.
Mein Gott.
Roni siit aknast välja saad Samuel liiga.
Nothing. He's out on the street helping the wounded. Let's go now. We're out of time.
Wait. Who are you anyway?
Oh shit, mis ta silmaga toimub? I'm Martin's son. Friend.
My name is Henry. I'm... Do you remember Martin, the blacksmith?
Of course I do.
I'm his... son.
Was sagst du?
Sam told me that...
Watch out! More are coming! Run to the back, it might be safer there.
What's going on?
Sam, are you all right?
I'm fine, but we will talk when you are safe.
Kuule, ma...
We have to get to the synagogue.
Kahtleda nad.
Through the backyard. Follow me.
Kas ma ei peaks minema sõdima või? Okei, me aitame... Jaa, me hoiame ta ema elus. Mis ma teen? Kuidas? Okei, redel on raudselt siin midagi. Get rid of them. Mis mõttes nagu? Kuidas? Lockpick vervis... siit. Okei. Teie päevad on loetud. Mul on vibu ka. Pähe! Ühe löögiga või? Oh my god. Nice. Yep, I know. Oota korra. Ma võtan Groschenit 4 tükki. Äkki selle vennal on rohkem natuke või? Okei, ma tõesti... Okei, ma ei tohiks enda aega kujutada siin. Okei. Lähme kiiresti alla. Alla siit. Nii. Siit ka. Väga. Okei. Nii. Kus sa ema on? Nii. Siin on ju. Kus sa oled? Ta läks juba edasi või? Mis asja? Okei. Ma ei saa. Kuradi hääled raisk. Okei, see oli... No ta kiljub kuidagi kahtlaselt. Hilf. Oota, ma pean... Kas ma saan? Püha mõnistas, mis kuradi hääled. Siia! Ei! Ei! Eest ära! Löö teda! Oh my god, ta tappis ära kõik. Ma panin enda relva ära. Oh my god. Kuidas ma oleks peal... Ma ei jõudnud mingi... Okei, noh. Restin pepperonis. Keegi oli siin veel või? See uks oli lukus ja ma mõtlesin, et sellega... See oli esimest korda, kui siin mäng midagi sihukest ette mul tappis. Ma mõtlesin, et okei, ongi nagu lihtsalt hääled nagu kuskil, et sihuke ägedam oleks, vaata. Pingelisem oleks, vaata. Okei, nüüd kui ma uuesti mingi suksest kuulen midagi, siis...
We cannot get past the wagon. We have to go this way. Through the house. Okei,
oota. Mis siin toimub? Raidumine. See on Samuel. Okei. Selja tagant löödida. Samuel. Nii, ilus. Easy. Okei. Jep.
Mommy, are you all right?
I'm fine. But what about you, mein Kind?
I'm still alive. We can talk later. Now,
see, kas ta on unine või väga joobes? Oota, need on äkki rikkamad vennad. Ei ole. Aga see roob. Ja oota, need laivad tuleb nagu üle vaadata. Siin oli midagi. Tooren Cheskis. Nägite. Ja kohe. Okei. Nii. Ma pean vaatama, mul on vähe raane. Ma olen vaene. Vähemalt ei tapnud teda ilma asjata. No nii. Mis kuradi action siin on nüüd? See on nagu mingi Muumia filmist mingi muusika. Kuradi hea muusika.
What is it, fuckers? Rather slaughter women and the defenseless?
Te olete väga outnumbered nagu. Oi, perse. Okei, restin pepperonis. See vend sureb küll jälle seal. Ta ei ole Nobel, teda ei taheta. Ainult ta süda tahetakse. Aga võib-olla mitte süda, aju. Nad võitsid. Okei, Kubjenka või kes ta oli? Kurat, hea sõdur raisk.
The fucking task.
I've
never been so glad to see you two.
Let's fucking go, raisk.
No, I just don't want to die here alone.
Hüppe pealt, pähe, haamriga, isa soovitus. Boss kaklus, lõpuks. Eerik. Oli Eerik on ju. No. Tema armor on minu. Armor kuulub mulle. What? Siin on natuke rohkem vendasi, kui ma arvasin. Kao eemale. Holy shit, kui palju vendasi siin on. Oi, seal on mingi suur kuradi. Suur kiiver. Oota, see tuletas meelde mulle ühe asja. Mul on ka kiiver. Suur kiiver. Nüüd on võrdsem või? Esimest korda elus kasutan seda kuradi õiges võitluses, no. Mitte mingi suva bandiitide vastu. Seda kuradi visiiri raisk. No nii. Jooga. Kurat, ma ei jõua kunagi seda power lööke teha. Kui ma võtan hoogu, siis ma annan liiga kaua vaenlasele aega nagu. Nüüd. Ilus. Okei, ja veel. See võiks valus on. Meil on verd, kuradi kiiver on verd täis. Oh shit, see on surnud. Okei. Ei. Okei. Hei, oodake, liiga. Oodake. Ma olen surnud. Ei, ma ei ole surnud. Ma olen elus kõigi. Üle pähe. Nii. Okei. Hoogu. Nüüd. Jesus Christ. Ma oleks pidanud oma potionid peale võtma. Ma ei jõudnud ikka sinna. Ma mõtlesin, et ma lähen ostan mingi siis, kui tekib vaba hetk, aga vaba hetk ei ole antud. Ei, shit raisk. Kui palju neid tuleb siin? Ei. Holy shit. Oh my god, ma kardan. Kas mu elud taastuvad või? Ma ei ole vaadanud, ma ei julge vaadata. Kas mu elud taastuvad või mitte? Ei! Oh my god. Nii, küsimus. Kas ma saan midagi süüa? Mis annab mulle natuke... Oh my god, vaadake, kui palju mul igast asju on. You will see better in the dark. Ei, Savior Snap Strong Bowman Brew. Digestive Potion. Quick Finger Potion. Marigold. Heals 40 over 1 minute. Instantly cures hangover. Okei. Savior Snaps. Weak Aqua Vitalis. You lose 15% less health for 5 minutes. Kas ma saan süüa praegu või? Ei saa. Ma ei saa. Oota, aga ma saan selle sinna panna. Nii, kas ma saan nagu keset kaklust süüa? Saangi. Nii, ja 7 ka. Nii, esimest korda elus kasutan potionid. Nii, ja hooga. Nii, järgme siis kasuta hoogu. Okei. Kasutame hästi targalt. Mu sõbrad ei saa surra. Nad on surematud. Sest see on kampaania mingi main mission. Ilus. Nii, oota, valime nüüd. Visiir alla. Siit. Lähe. Siit. Ei! Miks seda kilbi märki tule mulle kunagi? Nüüd tuli. Siis kui ma lüüa tahan, siis on järsku vend tahab lüüata mind nagu. Nii, okei, siis ma teengi kogu aeg ainult counterit. Nüüd! Okei. Ilus. Pähe. Ma crucified teid. Oota, ma pean ju... Jaa, mul on see ka ju. Battlecry. Mul tuli meelde. Kõik asjad mängu ikka. Battlecry'ga mul mingi põrk ju. See midagi andis vist, et ma muutun tugevamaks, kui ma mängin Battlecry'd. Holy shit, raisk. Okei, see kukkel on tugev. Nii. Oo, ilus. Veel. Okei. Nii. Okei. Kokkume natuke ennast ja nüüd. Ei! Persse läks perse. Nüüd läks perse. Okei. Ei! Kurat, torkas mind raisk. Persse. Oo, ei! Ei! Aidake mind. Mis toimub? Mida toimub raisk? Ma ei, mul on vaja see vend ära tappa kuidagi. Ai. Kuule. Rahu. Oo, mul elud veel päris täis. Oo, ilus. Väga hea, sellest on jagu vähemalt. Nii. Kurat, teil on nii palju siin. Kõik kängivad nagu grupiga mind. Nii. Oh my god, raisk. Mine pekki, see oli päris raske. Ma oleks pidanud need potionid asju vist vaatama üle rohkem. Kuigi mul midagi oli nagu õnneks. Õppisin päris nii mõndagi kohe sõja käigus ära. Warcry, eks ole. Ja siis paar kangemalt snapsi ka alla. Oh shit. See läks napilt. Oot, see ongi bossi kaklus siin. Erik elab veel. Nii. Mis nüüd?
Karmolmia.
Let's go. It's this way.
Okei. Et nad sisse ei tuleks siit või? Holy shit. Okei. Tundub, et ma olen taga otsitav, aga keegi ei näinud mu nägu väga, sest mul oli visiir all ju. Nii.
That was a close shave. I reckon I should go to Samuel's mother and talk to her about Martin. I won't get another chance.
Okei. Nii. Holy. Ma ikka linna saan tagasi minna, on ju. Nii, mis siin toimub?
There's nothing we can do now.
Raha saab võtta
Get the wounded out of here first.
Are we just supposed to bury them by the side of the road?
Kus ta on? Nii, kuskil on ei, see on mingi meidel. Saara, see vist või?
You were right.
I'm fine, lad. I thank you for everything.
Nee. Is there anything else I can do to help? Let's talk about Martin või?
Is there anything else I can help you with?
Mein Gott, boy. Have you not helped us enough already? Now we have to manage on our own.
I know this might not be the best time, but do you think we could talk about Martin?
Right now? Well, all right then. How is Martin actually?
Dead või? Yeah.
He died. It's only been a few months.
Oh.
See siis esimeses osas suri ära või? Ma ei saa aru nagu. Segane natuke. Just nii.
Pa went to help Ma.
Nii.
They both died there.
Aga kas see oli kasuisa või? See oli kasuisa ju.
That is the Martin I knew. He always put others first.
Või oli päris isa? Ma olen nii segaduses.
At least you survived. That would make Martin happy.
Well, I'm sorry I don't have better news to give you.
Do not worry about it. I am just sad he died before he could meet Samuel.
Is everything all
right? Pani kõrvalt siis või?
Yes. Do not worry.
Teist naist.
We were just talking about Martin.
How did you meet Martin? Why did you leave? Did you marry someone else? How did you meet?
How did you meet Martin, if I may ask?
It was such a long time ago. He wanted to open a blacksmith shop in town, but there was no place among your people, so he tried to find out.
Vanamees, keda mängu alguses unenäost nägime.
The rabbi gathered the good men so they could decide whether we wanted to have a Goy blacksmith. And Martin wouldn't stop looking at me all night. Then it went schlag auf schlag.
Oi.
So what happened that made Martin leave you?
My Martin would never leave me. My father found out we were seeing each other and did his best to drive him away. To marry a Goy is isur deoraisa, forbidden. But Martin would not give in, and we kept seeing each other until one day I was ubore.
That means pregnant.
Yes. My father knew that if word got out, he would not be able to avoid the shame. So he did not miss a beat and took me out of town in secret. I did not even have time to tell Martin the news. I was gone for
Martin ei pannud siis kõrvalt. Ta ei teadnudki.
In the meantime, my father told everyone that he had married me off. But my husband died. And he only let me come back when he was sure people had accepted it.
Okei. Sest on hea, see kuradi Samuel on mu poolvend. Was Martin not looking for you? Did you marry someone else?
Did Martin not go looking for you when you suddenly disappeared?
People said he did go looking for me, even as far as Colin, but he did not find out anything at all.
If only he had gone all the way to Prague.
Even if he went to the very edge of the world, it would not have been enough. Father would have hidden me somewhere else.
Did you ever go look for Martin? Did you...
And did you ever go looking for Martin?
I asked around, but no one remembered anything. Or they chose not to. That was probably my father's doing too. And I could not just leave and go looking for him around the world. I had to take care of Samuel. That was the most important thing.
Okay, did you marry someone else?
And what about you? Did you ever find another man after that?
No. My father called me a widow. So I stayed a widow.
And he didn't try to find anyone else for you?
You know he did, but it never worked out. I made sure of that.
All right. That's about it.
Before you go, tell me, what was Martin like as a father?
Well, he was strict with me, but not too much. Especially in the forge, he worked me hard. I dream about him quite often. About that last day and what he said to me while we were forging a sword together. He said a life of adventure can be over before it begins. And that blacksmithing might be a dull job, but I keep my head on my neck.
He was absolutely right.
Well, look at me now.
You saved all our lives. Martin would be proud of you. He raised you well.
I'm sorry to keep you this long, but... well, I never thought I'd have a brother, even if not related by blood.
Well, I did not expect that either. And thank you, my almost brother. If it was not for you,
my almost
I do
brother.
not know how today would have ended. What are your plans now?
I'll go back to the Devil's Den. To Zizka and the others. We need to figure out what to do next.
I will see you there then.
Oh, Devil's Den.
But first, I have to
sinna
escort
tahtsingi
everyone
minna.
to Colleen. I do not want anything to happen to them on the way.
Okay.
Everything should be all right now.
Take care of yourselves, dear brother.
No nii.
I will see you this time tomorrow at the Devil's Den.
Have a safe journey.
All right.
Sei gesund.
Nice, no nii. EPISOOD. Nii, kuulge, tegelikult siin oleks hea aeg kerge paus teha, mis The Lion's Den. Consult with Zizka on the next step. Ma arvan, et see järgmine episood saab olema mega äge. Ja ma arvan, et ma jätangi võib-olla siin siis pooleli äkki, et ma lähen siis järgmises episoodis siis siin seda Master Strike skill'i saama ja võib-olla siis ka proovin korra siit käia läbi, et siis need potioni poed, kus need on siin, kus nad neid potioneid müüvad, need vaadata sealt mingid parimad potionid või midagi, mis oleks parem, mis mul on. Kuigi mul olid minu arust päris head potionid, aga võiks nagu kuna lõpp on siin ligidalt, siis võiks midagi proovida, on ju. Viik increase stamina mingi 20 minutit, on ju. Eriti mingi lõpukakluste jaoks mingi. Ja increase strength by 2 nagu, ja need ei maksa mitte sittagi nagu, ja mul on raha ka, nii et ma arvan, et see saab päris huvitav järgmine episood olema. Pluss siis, mida iganes see Dry Devil meile pakkuma hakkab, aga jaa, väga põnev oli tegelikult ausalt öeldes see osa. Kui Penka siin chillib. Are you sober yet? The guns only brought us bad luck about the rebellious. Are you sober yet?
Are you sober yet?
More than I would like. You know, Henry, I've been through a lot of battles, but this one was real shitty. Like defending a village that's under attack by other villages.
Well, I'd say one side was a bit more innocent than the other.
I suppose so, but still. Yesterday, this bunch of idiots would never dream of attacking anyone. And today, putting such bloody-mindedness into people's heads. Oh, it is all too easy.
Okay, you're probably right. I don't think so. Are you going back to the... Oh.
What now? Are you going back to the Devil's Den?
Why do you ask? Do you want to come with me?
Oh. Let's go back together.
I could use a ride.
Oh, have you said your goodbyes to everyone here? Have you had your fill of fraternal joy?
Oh, yes, we can go.
Aye. Nothing's holding me back anymore.
Forward then.
Ja mäng crashis. Ma arvan, et see on hea asi. Kohtume järgmises episoodis. Tšauki.